The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Northeast
Deej Experience Sports Stream.
There you go, Steve. This is Dewey here, along with Stephen Mountain here down in Sharon. We're bringing you the action here as we get ready for the Great Pickers to take on the General McLane Lancers. And Steve, it's postseason. It's the wonderful time of the year for wrestling. And the Lancers and the Pickers going to be going at it here in the first match of the day.
Yeah, it's always an exciting time of the year, right? And you get to this point in the season and the postseason's on the line and the intensity gets ramped up just a couple notches more. It always makes for a fun day.
A fun day, and we're going to be on the mat here on the left. It's going to be General McLane and Northeast. And to the mat to our right is going to be Cathedral Prep and Grove City. So going to be a fun day here in wrestling as we get things started. I believe we're going to start at one. Well, they got two different weights up on the board, so I don't know what weight class we're going to start at, Steve.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Maybe allegedly 172, I suppose, but
well,
we'll see.
They had pigtails earlier this week, and I'm pretty sure they started at 107. So I would imagine we're probably going to start at 114. Now they have 172 on both boards, so who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. Kind of hard to tell sometimes, right?
Well,
you never know what you're going to get into. But
speaking of getting into it, means I got the scoreboard up on the screen there. We're going to have to get that adjusted once we figure out who's going to be coming out first. But try to get ahead of the game here. We'll switch it over to 172.
So we got just a few minutes here. Start time at 9 o'clock, so just a couple minutes away from the action here out on the mat. Warm-ups are more or less concluded, and they got the wrestlers sitting over there on their sides of the mat. So we'll be under action in just a few moments here. Do we know Northeast's record coming in here tonight or today, do we?
Northeast's record, I don't see it listed on any of the graphics we were given, but I can look that up quickly. Maybe.
Well, I know they're a little bit improved over where they were last year, right? I don't remember them being here in Sharon last year for the team duels for District 10. So it's good to see them down here this year. And glad to be here to cover them.
Well, according to PIAAWrestling.com, Steve, they come in with a 14-4 record, 4-2 in the league. As we are just about ready to get them announced and get them going here. We're going to go silent for the national anthem. We'll be back right a bit. Well, there you have it, Steve. As they're ready to get going here. Be interesting to see here, Steve, who the team's going to be, the red anklets and the green anklets, as both teams have red as their primary color or in their color schemes.
Yeah, one just a shade darker than the other, right?
Well, it looks like we are going to start at 172. And I believe this should be, I believe they're going to announce the guys before they come out, if I remember right. And it looks like Northeast will be the green anklets tonight, or today.
On mat number 2 for Northeast, Michael McGrath. And for General McLane, Derek Dewey.
Well, it's going to be Michael McGrath at 172 for the Pickers. Did you catch a McLane guy there, Steve?
I did not, no. I just heard Michael.
Hey, we have a special shout out to Sue McGrath, being one of our sponsors for the Northeast Wrestling Stream.
Got a quick takedown here by the Lancers. He'll wrestle from out in front. He's got him cradled up, Dewey.
Near side cradle's able to break free. Going to get out of bounds. He'll give up 2 near fall points to make it 5-0. And I have this as Derek Dubé for the Lancers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Quick up to his seat. McGrath gets the escape, makes it 5-1. Circling to his left, trying to open up the stance of Dubé. Northeast comes in with a couple of holes in their lineups today, Steve, so they're going to have to try to fill them in best they can. McGrath looking to get underneath the defense here and get a point, get a score here. 50 seconds to go, first period. McGrath trailing 5-1 here. In on a leg, going to a double. And he's got to learn to finish that. Still on the leg as they'll try to come up through the back door. 33 seconds to go.
Working on the edge of the mat here.
Still working on that single leg. And they're going to whistle a 3-point takedown at the edge of the mat there. And he's going to give up another 3-point takedown real close to the out of bounds, making it 8-1.
18 seconds to go in the first period.
Looking for the near side cradle right off the whistle. McGrath doing well to fight that off as he stays in his base position, looking for wrist control to go with it.
Gets that cradle locked in.
And wow, he gave him a 3 count. 3 more near fall points at the end of the first period as he'll lead 11-1 going into the second. McGrath defers, and then Lancer chooses neutral to start the second. Right back to action here. Neither guy really pushing the pace here, Steve.
Now just taking their time.
McGrath trying to find the edge to get the corner. Duvet in with a collar tie here. They break clean again. Minute 30 to go here in the second. Tries to snap them down to the match, and they're going to go out of bounds. And now we're going to have injury time for the Lancer. Innovate and poke in the eye, and I believe it might have caused his contact to come out as he hands it off to the coach, and we'll go back to the middle of the ring. Into our college high single leg takedown, fireman's carry. That'll give him 3 more points to make it 14-1. And he has him back over onto his back again.
And we got injury time here.
Now that 3 more points makes it 21-0, and that'll be a tech fall. And that will put the Lancers out in front 5-0.
Well, I don't see how they awarded him the points. Did he call for an injury there? Because he was still exposed to the mat.
He was in a pinning combination, but irregardless, they whistled it dead. And it's a victory for the Lancers as we get ready for 189.
Aiden Rapella, is that his name? And Jonathan Moore, I believe, for the Lancers.
John Rowland.
And he's going to get the 3-point takedown here.
Radicella, Aiden Radicella for the for McLane, or for Northeast.
Up to his feet, and it got a potentially dangerous here. So go back down to the starting block. Up to his feet again, trying to break the hands free. And they'll get thrown back down to the mat.
Yeah, Rowland gets him right back down. He's going to cut him loose, make it 3-1. He also is going to get hit with a locking hands violation, makes it 3-2. Right back out front with a front headlock. And Radicella able to break free. Stays in a neutral position, just under a minute to go here in the first. All the way down onto a single leg now is Rowland. Gets him down onto the mat. He'll get another 3-point takedown. Radicella able to stay on his right side, not give up any near fall points, but he trails 6-2 now. Make it 6-3 as he gets the escape.
And on there on an ankle pick.
Radicella laces through the legs to prevent the takedown, but he's going to give it up one more time here, 20 seconds to go.
There he gets the takedown.
Goes to the near side cradle. It's in tight. There's a pin for Rowland. And the Lancers will get into double digits.
So the Lancers will take an 11-0 lead here after 2 matches. We'll go to 2:15. In here on a single leg is the picker, and they'll go out of bounds. I believe that's Logan Lattimore for the pickers.
And 285 pounds from Cathedral Prep, Maxwell Spalding.
And we have Matt Carroll for the Lancers as we're underway here at 2:15. Pickers looking for their first lead in the matches here today. Lattimore in with a whizzer here, trying to get the advantage and get around that corner. Pushing forward, close to the out of bounds. He'll get both underhooks in now. As he continues to work his offense here close to the out of bounds. A minute 10 to go first period. In on a leg, and they're going to be whistled for out of bounds, and we're still neutral with a minute 2 to go in the first period. Another clean start on the restart here, Steve, as both guys are neutral in the middle. In on another double leg here is Lattimore. He'll get the three-point takes down as he works up the back with 40 seconds to go. Comes underneath the arms, looking for a way to get him rolled over. Looking for that snowplow. Gets up to his feet, puts him back down onto the mat and out of bounds with 24 seconds to go. Carroll set on the bottom. Lattimore able to capture that arm as they get going again.
Looks like this is how we're going to end the first period. Lattimore up 3-0.
And you are correct, Steve. First period comes to a close with Lattimore on top, 3-0. He'll defer to the third period. And Carroll has chosen bottom to start the second. And we're going to have an early start on Carroll. Inadvertent whistle by the official as he pointed to the sidewall. Lattimore awaits to cover on top to get the second period going. Quickly up to his feet, right back down to the mat again. As Lattimore picks him up, plants him on the mat. Looking for that armbar on the near side. And he'll get that in. Carroll up to his feet. Lattimore puts him right back down onto the mat. Another leg trip puts him right back down again with wrist control on the far side. As he'll need to dance around the head here, and the armbar slipped out, but he puts it right back in again. And the armbar comes right back out again. And they're going to get whistled for out of bounds. Carroll down on the bottom on the restart. Lattimore to be on top. Carroll settles in on the starting block. Lattimore covers and slips out of control, and looks like Carroll going to get the 1-point escape. Back to neutral with a minute 15 to go. Lattimore, nice double leg takedown here as he'll cover in behind and take a 6-1 lead. Looking for that arm on the near side as Carroll tries to get to his feet and works his way out of bounds. Did not get the escape, so Carroll down on the restart in the bottom position one more time here with 56 seconds to go. Lattimore covers. Carroll with a quick move, but not able to get away from him. And Lattimore right back to work on that near arm. Carroll kind of hanging out on the bottom there. He got to work up from the bottom, just can't hang out. And I believe that's what the official was saying to him. As again, Lattimore gets that armbar in on the near side. Carroll up to his feet as Lattimore will drop right back down onto the leg. And we're going to go down one more time. 30 seconds to go, and Lattimore's going to let him up on restart. Makes it 6-2. Lattimore looking to score another takedown here. Gets that whizzer worked in. Was able to score off of it earlier in this match. Carroll works back up to his feet. Still with that whizzer in. Now he'll go with that underhook again. Tries to hip toss him over. Unable to do so. They get whistled out of bounds with 7 seconds to go here in the second. Swipe at the legs, another swipe at some legs, not able to come up with anything. And that's how the second period comes to a close with Lattimore out in front, 6-2. And now Carroll's going to ask for some injury time as he has a little discomfort in that left shoulder.
Yeah, it's been getting reefed on a little bit. Can't really feel all that good, can it?
Well, I think Lattimore really tried to hip toss him with that whizzer in, and it might have put a little extra strain on his left shoulder there.
Jarred it a little bit.
But hey, you got the injury time, you might as well use it. If nothing else, give your body a little break to recover. Early on in this duel, Lancers with back-to-back victories to open up as they have an 11-0 lead right now. As they will cut the injury time, and we'll get back to the action here in the third period as Lattimore has choice. He'll take down to start the third period. Leading 6-2, needing a couple more points to make it a major decision and score some bonus points for the Pickers. Carroll trying to get an armbar in on the near side as Lattimore trying to work up off the bottom. Gets back up to his referee's position. Looking for wrist control. Can't quite find anything. And Carroll not really able to tie him up anymore. Looking for an armbar on the far side now. As Carroll switches over to the other side. Lattimore up to his feet. He'll get that whizzer in. Looking to hip heist over. And score a reversal here. Has that arm captured. There's the reversal, making it 8-2.
Gonna get some near fall points out of it too.
Yeah, he's working hard. He's gonna referee holding 4. He's looking for the pin and gets it with 1:07 to go. That'll make it 11-6 in favor of the Lancers, but the Pickers get on the board.
Well, that'll take us to 285.
On mat number 2 at 285 pounds for Northeast, Avery Kinsler, and for General McLane, Connor Avery.
In here on a quick shot. He's going to give up the takedown, it looks like maybe. Got a hold of the leg still. And the Lancer will get the takedown. He'll wrestle from out in front.
Well, we're taking a stab at this one, Steve. We're going to call it Dylan Betts. I know it's Kunzler.
Crossface there from the Lancer.
Trying to bundle those arms together. And work Kunzler over from there. Aiden doing a good job of not going very far. A minute to go here in the first period. And he's able to get those arms unbundled. But the Lancer right back to work on that 2-on-1. .40 seconds to go, first period here. Aiden trying to get up off that bottom, just can't get too far. As Betts has him tied up pretty good there. Need to get back up to his referee's position as Lancer tries to bundle those arms together one more time. 20 seconds to go. Trying to come underneath the arm. 9 seconds. Aiden doing a wonderful job of not giving up any near fall points. And just as I say that, Steve, they got a 2 count there, and he will give up 2 near fall points, and he'll trail 5-0 after the first period.
Mets will defer, and Avery's going to take neutral here to start the second.
Right back at it. Go into the collar tie to try to get the advantage. Trying to work for wrist control. Minute 40 to go here. Both guys running the same type of offense here. Neither one able to get something to go off of it. But both are persistent with it. Minute 10 to go here in the second. Both guys working that offense with the collar tie. And both of them continue to fight it off. They both put it right back in again. As we're under a minute to go here in the second now.
Your winner by technical foul from Grove City, Ian Stearns.
Both guys continuing to work here, but not a lot of action as they stay on their feet. 30 seconds to go here in the second. And we're down to 15 seconds, Steve. Still, the guys are persistent with the collar ties, but neither one able to get something off of it. And I'm going to say, Steve, we're going to head to the third period to decide this one.
Yeah, after a scoreless second.
It looks like Betts is going to take top to start the third period. Kunzler will have to take bottom here as he settles in on the starting blocks. Flattens him down onto the mat. Aiden working to get back up to his base position. Betts trying to dig an arm out, gets it into a hammer lock. As he'll get the arm bar in, he'll look for wrist control on the far side to get him rolled over. Aiden does a good job of rolling all the way through. Betts comes right back with a crossface series to try to get him worked back over again. Power half now. Aiden fights that off as well. Back to a bundle. And this is a little bit tighter, as Betts is going to get some near fall points here. Aiden fighting to stay off of his back. Referee's holding 4. Under a minute to go here in the third. And there goes the 4 points. Makes it 9-0. We're down to 35 seconds to go here in the third. That's not done with the major decision. He's looking to make it a tech fall. They'll get the arms bundled together one more time. 21 seconds to go. And they're going to give him 2 near fall points as we have injury time for Kunstler. One more weight class, Steve, and then we'll flip it over and go down to 107.
Well, this will flip it after this match, right? We're at 285 right here.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
I'm sorry, this is probably isn't Beth. This is probably Connor Avery. As I read the wrong line on the roster. They'll cut the injury time and we'll get back to regular action here. And it's probably not Kunstler. I read the Northeast roster a little bit closer. It's probably Joshua Herzl.
We'll let all the injury time expire here, and we'll put the time back up on the clock.
Got a short time to go here in the third. The Lancer out in front 11-0.
14 seconds when they blow the whistle.
Gets out front, right back to the front headlock, trying to get him flipped over. But Herzl's going to stay in his referee's position. As the time expires, not able to get him rolled over to be 11-0 to victory. And that'll be a major decision for the Lancer. There we go. We'll flip it over to 107 now.
At 107 pounds on mat number 2, from Northeast, Cale Kinney, and from General McLane, Luke Gray.
From Northeast, that's Caleb Kenny and Luke Gray for the Lancers. Kenny in on a single leg.
Cale,
sorry.
Cale Kimmy.
Cale Kimmy, okay.
This is one of the matches I was kind of looking forward to watching. Both guys are pretty good wrestlers. Neither one really giving it up here. And we're going to have a stalemate called by the official. We'll restart neutral on the starting blocks. Both guys banging away on the head here, trying to get the advantage. I'm sure these two will meet again in the individual tournament here in a couple of weeks. If not in sections, definitely at regions. Or in the district tournament at some point. Gray in on a single leg. Kimmy trying to lace through the legs to prevent the takedown as he works on an ankle pick. And they roll out of bounds, and we're still neutral. .30 seconds to go now, first period, scoreless. As both guys with some really good defense in this first period. There's an underhook throw by Kimmy, but not able to get around the corner and score the takedown. Has a whizzer worked in now. As Gray gets 2 arms on the leg, and they're going to go out of bounds as the first tray closes. And we have no score after 1. Kimmy with choice, he'll defer to the third. Gray has choice, and he'll take down to start the second. Kimmy covers as Gray gets going off the bottom. Gray into a sit now as Kimmy continues to cover on top. Gray keeps him from getting a leg worked in. 1:40 to go here in the second. Still scoreless. Gray up to his feet. Kimmy picks him up, plants him back on the mat. Tried a cross tray, but Gray caught the arm coming through. And Kimmy gonna swirl to the out of bounds.
They gave Gray the reversal.
Yeah, Gray's gonna score the reversal and take a 2-0 lead here. Kimmy down on the restart. Gray covers on top as we get going again. Gets that 2-on-1 underneath as Kimmy gets it broke free. Works back up to his base. Gray continuing to work with that tight gut. Trying to get Kimmy flattened out onto the mat. 45 seconds to go here in the second. Gray gets a half worked in momentarily there as Kimmy breaks it free. Coming up 20 seconds to go here. And Kimmy quickly up to his feet here, trying to get the escape. Trying to work a whizzer in as Gray gets him right back down onto the mat. Kimmy with a roll through as they go out of bounds with 6 seconds to go. Kimmy will settle in again. Gray covers. And the period comes to a close with Kimmy with a 2-0 lead. I'm sorry, with Gray with a 2-0 lead.
Kimmy's going to choose neutral here to start the second or third, rather. And now he's going to choose down.
We get going in the third period here, Steve. Gray laces a leg in, keeping Kimmy down on the mat. As Kimmy will capture an ankle now and pick up onto it. He needs to turn into and scoop the head here. And he'll do even better as he'll score a reversal to make it 2-2.
He's going to cut Gray loose. It'll make it 3-2 in favor of Gray.
Minute 20 to go here in the third. Gray in on a single leg. Kimmy sprawls to get out of it. Looking to get back up to his feet with wrist control. They're still in bounds, but real close to the out of bounds. There's a nice shot on a single leg into a fireman's carry. Just got to pop that head out. He'll get the 3-point takedown, and he's counting near fall points as well. So it's going to be a big move for Kimmy.
It's going to be 4 near fall points.
Going to make it 9-3. As Kimmy come to life here late in the third period, as he was trailing for most of this match, but now leads 9-3. Gray down on the bottom on the restart with 36 seconds to go. Kimmy to cover. Gets going. Working with that tight waist. Trying to flatten him out and get him rolled over one more time here. Can't get the arm bar to go in. 20 seconds to go. Continuing to chop and try and tilt. Trying to work with that 2-on-1. Gets the arm bar worked in. 10 seconds to go. Looking for a half on the far side. He'll hop over. 4 seconds. And just can't get it to go. As the period comes to a close, Kimmy's going to get the victory, 9-3.
Your winner at 107 pounds, winner by decision from Northeast, Gail Kimmy.
Just a regular decision makes it 15-9.
At 114 pounds on mat number 2, General McLane, Leslie Simcoe, and from Northeast, Marcus Dixon.
It's Marcus Dixon of Northeast versus Simcoe of McLane. Dixon in on the leg. They go back up to their feet here.
Dixon in on a leg here. We have potential dangerous called. So we're right back up to our feet, neutral here. Minute 25 to go, first period. In on another single leg, he'll switch to a double. Simcoe sprawls hard to get out of it as they're close to the out of bounds. Trying to tuck that head under with a chin whip there. And we'll break free. We're neutral. Still no score in this match. 50 seconds to go, first period again. Dixon drops down to a single leg, ain't able to get it. Simcoe looking for a head and arm throw, and they go out of bounds, and we're still neutral. Both guys looking for a big throw there, neither one coming up with it. Simcoe works in with a collar tie. Dixon working with it as well, looking for a leg to go with it, can't find it. 25 seconds to go here in the first. Dixon down to one knee, looking for a leg. Still can't find it, and he'll get a scramble here. Finds a leg, but Simcoe with a good sprawl to get out of it. 10 seconds to go here in the scoreless first. Cross-body shot on a single leg. And he'll score a three-point takedown at the whistle as Dixon will head to the second, leading 3-0. Simcoe has choice. He chooses neutral to start the second. Simcoe with a crossbody shot on a single leg. He'll get the takedown to tie the match at 3. Dixon comes back with wrist control, and he'll pop out with a reversal, and he kind of has Simcoe compromised here with his arms bundled together. And he'll get the reversal and 4 near fall points to make it 9-3 now.
I believe we've got some blood time here, do we? Looks like he. What's your favorite quote there?
Somebody done sprung a leak. Dixon with a 9-3 lead, and he's the one that sprung the leak as his number on the board is blinking, which signifies a player that is needing the medical attention.
You ever get one of those Schwabs shoved up your nose like that?
Actually, I just had to have a COVID test done. And they take a swab and they stick it up your nose, your eyes water.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't feel good, that's for sure.
And, of course, they're not just happy with one side. They have to do both sides.
Right,
So.
yeah. Did it make you sneeze too, or no?
A little while later.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little while later. So they will cut the injury time with Dixon out in front 9-3. Simcoe to go down on the bottom here on this restart in the second. Dixon covers as we get going. Looking for that ball and chain in a standing position. At the 2-on-1, as Dixon gets called for stalling, as he'll look to get him back down onto the mat and does. And they go out of bounds with Dixon clinging to a leg. Simcoe down on the restart here. Get into a clean start. Simcoe up to his feet, and he'll get the escape. 9-4.
They go out of bounds again here on a shot. 51 seconds to go in the second.
Both guys right into the collar tie off the restart. Dixon pushing forward here is going to get another takedown right close to the out of bounds, and the officials are going to get together and talk about it. And they're not going to give him the takedown. We're still neutral, out of bounds. Should be 9-4. And on a double leg here is Dixon. He'll get him out, put him right to his back off that three-point takedown. It's 12-4. And we'll see if he can score any near fall points here. 20 seconds to go in the second as they get whistles for out of bounds. Looks like they're going to give him 3 more near fall points. Makes it 15-4. Major decision on the board for the Pickers. As Simcoe gets yet another escape here, makes it 15-5. Right back to the collar tie again. Dixon trying to do a duck under here. But he's going to run out of time, Steve, and he'll take a 15-5 lead to the third. Dixon has choice. He's going to go down on the bottom to start this third. Simcoe covers. Dixon spins into him. Has a leg laced. He'll get the reversal at 17-5, and he's going to be scoring some near fall points here.
Give him 2 more.
That's 19-5 as they go out of bounds. 1 point away from a tech fall. And Dixon's going to let him up, making it 19-6. One more takedown would be enough for the tech fall. Right back to work again. Got to find a way to score here. Dixon trying to get his chin out. And they're going to go out of bounds, and we're still neutral. And it'll caution on Dixon not quite on the starting blocks as we get going here. Minute 10 to go here in the third. Cross body shot there by Simcoe. Dixon stays with him. And he kind of stays with that scramble, scores a three-point takedown, and will score a tech fall. 51 seconds to go in the third.
Those bonus points go a long way here. That'll make the team score 15-14 in favor of the Lancers.
Yeah, things get tightened up here, Steve.
Your winner, 152 pounds by technical fall from Grove City, Cody Hamilton.
Picker in here on a shot, throws him down to the mat. He'll get the takedown.
I believe that's Rocky Crow.
He's got the arms kind of bundled here. He's going to put him under the mat. Do we gonna get some near fall points? He'll get 4 more. He'll lead 7-0. And he's going to get some more here. He's got him to the mat again. And he's going to get the fall. So Rocky with a nice pin there.
And Northeast takes their first lead of the night. 20-15. As I wasn't even able to get any scoring up on that scoreboard, Steve.
We got a forfeit here at 127 for the Pickers.
Yep. McDonald gets the forfeit for the Lancers. And just like that, the Lancers regain the lead. 21-20. As we move up to 133.
Galloway gets the quick takedown. He's going to cut him loose. Be 3-1 in favor of Galloway. Galloway just a little shrug through there. Gets another takedown.
Yeah, nice throw by there to make it 6-1. I believe this is Ethan Schneider for the Lancers.
Galloway wraps the legs in.
Trying to get him rolled over here. 50 seconds to go, first period. Galloway with a 6-1 lead here. And we have a stalemate called by the official, so we'll reset on the starting blocks. Clean start here. Galloway goes to work on that arm, trying to get it worked in. Snyder stays in a good referee's position as Galloway rolls them all the way over and through. 15 seconds to go here in the first. Looking for the guillotine. Gets a half in on the far side. 8 seconds to go. And the first period comes to a close with Galloway out in front 6-1. Galloway defers to the third. Lancers will choose down on the restart. And we have a little bit of a quick start, so caution on Snyder. Galloway covers. Get going here in the second. As they'll go to work with that 2-on-1 underneath again. Galloway working on that near arm. Just not able to get it into a hammerlock. He'll go on the far side with a half now. Snyder went to get up, and Galloway catches him at a near side cradle, puts him right over to his back. Galloway's going to score some near fall points. 4 more on the board, makes it 10-1. Minute 10 to go here in the second. As Galloway looks to tilt them over again here.
Get caught.
Got caught in the head and arm. And Snyder's going to score a reversal, make it 10-3.
Galloway gets his head free and gets the reversal.
Reverses them right back to make it 12-3. Up to their feet now. Galloway's going to cut them loose. It's 12-4. .35 seconds to go here in the second. Galloway trying to get the corner. He'll give up the leg and go to work on the legs of Snyder. And Galloway stays with his leg a little bit longer. He'll score another 3-point takedown here to make it 15-4. Ten seconds left in the second. And Galloway content to let the period close with that 15-4 lead here, Steve. And I believe Galloway has a choice for the third period. He's going to take bottom.
Your winner by fall at 160 pounds from Cathedral Traffic.
Galloway with a roll through, and he'll get the 1-point escape. 16-4. A quick peek to our right here, Steve, and Cathedral Prep is taking care of Grove City, 51-21. So they'll be moving on to the semifinals this afternoon. Galloway looking for a Merkle here. And that'll be a 3-point takedown, and that'll be a tech fall at 122 at the third.
25-21 after that match in favor of the Pickers. We'll go to 139.
You are correct.
At 139 pounds on mat number 2, from Northeast, Cyrus Hurd, and from General McLane, Lucas Kiefer.
Cyrus Hurd for Northeast and Lucas Kiefer for the Lancers. Hurd gets around behind, gets the takedown. He'll go to work on top. Has control of the near side wrist. Trying to work that right hand behind his back. He'll get it pinned back there.
It's a hammer lock. He'll go across with a shoulder ride, and he'll get near fall points here. 4 near fall points will give them a 7-0 lead. Hurd with that leg worked in. As he continues to work on top with a power half. They'll work them hips through. Four more near fall points will make it 11-0. Pickers threatening to take a 2-match lead here.
Again, he's going to get some more near fall points.
And that's 15 as soon as they let it up. That'll be a tech fall in the first period.
And that's what it's going to be with 3 seconds to go in the period.
Your winner on mat 2, winner by technical fall from Northeast, Cyrus Hurd.
Like you said, that'll make it a 2-match lead here. Pickers lead at 30-21.
At 145 pounds on mat 2, for Northeast, Ethan Ringer. And for General McLane, Clay Kimmy.
Ethan Ringer here for the Pickers, and Nathan Kimmy.
Clay Kimmy.
Clay Kimmy. We're at 145.
2 more matches to go after this. Both guys working hard here. And Kimmy gets the 3-point takedown as they go out of bounds. Ringer gets the escape. It's 3-1.
Kimmy will get another takedown here.
Makes it 6-1. Going with a leg right here. 1:05 to go in the first. Kimmy still with control, so Ringer down on the restart here. 1 minute to go, and Ringer into a reversal here, makes it 6-3.
A little bit of a scramble here. Going to wind up with Kimmy. He gets his head out of there. Ringer gets his shoulders exposed to the mat.
Trying to keep those hips elevated, but to no avail. He'll get the 2-point near fall. Makes it 6-5, but then Kimmy reverses them, makes it 8-5. Scoring picking up pace here. Kimmy looking for an armbar on the far side. 15 seconds to go here in the first. Back to work on top goes Kimmy. Ringer trying to stay off of his back. Does so there as Kimmy continues to work on top. This first period going to come to a close with Kimmy out in front 8-5. Ringer defers to the third. Kimmy takes down to start the second. Kimmy tried to do a roll through there, and Ringer stayed right with him. Looking for a spladle here. Can't get it to go, but keeps the leg worked in. Ringer continuing to work on that sladle. A minute 30 to go here in the second. Kimmy staying in a good referee's position. Tries to get up to his feet and does. Ringer still working on that sladle. Kimmy laced in with a leg. And we have a stalemate call from the official. Kimmy up to a stand-up. And Ringer's going to cut him loose. It's now 9-5. Under a minute to go here in the second. Oh, he kind of caught him there. Not able to get a score off of that throw, but Ringer's going to scoot in behind.
No, he's not going to give it to him.
And the official's going to talk about this a little bit, and they quickly decide that there was no control. Northeast coach wants to have a discussion at the scorer's table, but there's really nothing to discuss there. I'm pretty clear that both officials kind of looked at each other real quick and said there was no control as they went out of bounds, or no control before they went out of bounds.
Yeah, he gave him the 3, then he quickly waved it off immediately. Really no hesitation whatsoever.
So the score stays 9-5. We stay neutral here with 45 seconds to go here in the second. Ringer in on a head and arm, trying to get around the corner. Kimmy back up to his feet. 20 seconds to go here in the second. Trying to go to a single leg of his own. And he's going to come away with another 3-point takedown to make it 12-5. Short time in the second period here, Steve, as Kimmy's going to walk away from the second period, leading 12-5. Ringer is going to choose down to start the third. Two more matches to go after this one.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to come right down to the wire here in terms of the team score.
Ringer back up to his feet. Kimmy puts him back down onto the mat. Ringer looking for wrist control to get back up to his base with. Kimmy covering on top. Minute 40 to go here in the third. Kimmy trying to work a leg in here. Gets that in, looking to get Ringer flipped over. He'll work with a power half now. Ringer rolls all the way through. No near fall points. Kimmy will bundle the arms together now. Kimmy still working with that 2-on-1. Minute to go here. Now Kimmy's just going to let him up, give him the escape, makes it 12-6.
Oh, and Ringer's going to get him earlier on a
Ringer
takedown.
got him with a throw. That'll make it 12-9. Working close to the out of bounds here. Kimmy trying to come out the back door. Ringer staying right with him. 25 seconds to go here in the third. And there's a reversal. And that'll make it 16-9. So that's just a regular decision. And they're going to let him up to see if he can get another takedown to make it a major decision. Ringer tried to throw, not able to get it. He's going to give up the takedown, and it's going to be 19-10. And that's how this is going to end, and that'll give the Lancers a major decision. And that'll get the Lancers back to within one match, 25-30.
We've got 2 matches to go here. We're to 152 now.
At 152 pounds, from Northeast, John McGuigan.
John McGuigan.
Jeremy McLane, Landon Arnett.
Landon Harnett.
They'll work back up to their feet here. Gonna go out of bounds here. They'll reset with 1:13 to go in the first.
Harnett in on a leg. McGuigan with a whizzer. Both guys trying to do a throw here. And they're going to give Hardner the 3-point takedown at the out of bounds. So Hardner with a 3-0 lead here. Harnett, I'm sorry. McGuigan up to his feet, gets the escape, 3-1. Both guys continue to look for a hole in the defense. McGuigan on a leg. Trying to get that corner. Harnett in on a leg of his own. McGuigan trying to come up through the back door. Stays on that leg. And he'll come out that back door.
Oh,
Still no control given by the officials, but potentially dangerous call. And neutral shown, so we'll stay neutral here, 3-1. And that'll be the score at the end of the first, Steve. 3-1 in favor of Harnett. McGuigan has choice here in the second. He'll take down as Harnett deferred to the third. One more match after this to decide it. A fairly evenly matched duel here, as I don't think neither team was out by much more than 8 or 9 points at any point in time. Well, Lancers were out 11-0 to start.
Yeah.
But then the Vickers able to get into a lead of their own.
McGuigan
trying to hip heist over here. Harnett keeps control of them without giving up the reversal. McGuigan at his base, trying to get up to his feet. McGuigan staying right with him. And he'll score a reversal at the out of bounds here to make it a 3-3. Gets the armbar in. And we're out of bounds in a tie match. McGuigan keeps control. So Harnett down on the bottom here on this restart with 1:11 to go in the second. McGuigan had him flattened out, but Harnett right back up to his base position. As again, McGuigan gets him down onto the mat. Trying to dig that arm out on the near side. McGuigan with a leg turked in there. Going to work on top, gets that arm bar worked in. Looking for a half to go with it, has it. 32 seconds to go. Harnett peels off the half, but McGuigan still with the arm bar in on the far side. 20 seconds to go. Puts the half back in again. Looks like he's going to try and run it. Back with wrist control. And we're down to 5 seconds to go here in the second. He'll bundle the arms out front, looking to step through the legs. And McGuigan runs out of time. We're tied at 3, headed to the third. And Harnett has choice. He chose neutral. Both guys working here. McGuigan trying a quick throw there, not able to get anything. Neither one comes out with an advantage on that scramble. We're still neutral here, 1:30 to go, and now we have officials timeout. And I believe we're going to have injury time for Harnett, as he inadvertently got poked in the eye, it looks like. The rest of this match, and one more after this, Steve, to decide this duel. And it's a one-match duel here.
Yeah, McGuigan could put it away here for the Pickers if he can find a way to win this match, tied up 3-3 in the third period.
Yeah, if he can get a victory here, even a regular decision, and make it 33-25, and then put it out of reach for the Lancers. Oh, here we go. Lancers come in as the 4th seed in this tournament. Pickers the 5th seed. McGuigan working with a collar tie. And we're going to have a stoppage as McGuigan's headgear popped loose. 1:12 to go. Both guys continuing to work in the middle here in a 3-3 match. So much on the line in this match. McGuigan sprawls on the shot by Harnett. Back up to their feet, back down onto the mat, 44 seconds to go. McGuigan working on the head and arm, trying to find the corner. Harnett up to one knee, trying to get that corner as they both get up to their feet. Harnett looking for the throw. McGuigan kind of backing up a little bit. They're going to go out of bounds, and McGuigan called for stalling. Harnett in on a leg. McGuigan is going to try to hip heist over. He's going to get the takedown and puts him right to his back. 10 seconds to go. McGuigan with a 6-3 lead and 2 near fall points. Makes it 8-3. And that's how this one comes to a close. Northeast with the victory, and that's all but going to seal this duel for the Pickers.
An exciting match, an exciting finish to that one right there. We'll have the last bout of this matchup right here. I believe this is Pascal Lepore for the Pickers.
At 160 pounds on mat 2, for Northeast, Pascal Laporte, and for Jeremy McLane, Logan Hayes.
Is this fires for the Lancers?
Thought he said Hayes. Lepore is going to get the takedown. Goes with a crossface, looking to put the cradle in.
Logan Hayes.
Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a little injury time there.
Kind of a rough return to the mat. Well, Steve, it's glad we were prepared coming down here. Pickers going to move on to the semifinals.
Yeah.
We're going to have to split up this afternoon.
Going to split the party, so to speak. And that'll be at, what time will that be?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. So the Pickers, we don't know who they're going to face yet then at 3? Or
They'll get Cathedral Prep.
Prep, okay. So they got their work cut out for them this afternoon anyways.
Trainer still working on Hayes as he sits on the mat. It looks like he's just about ready to get that headgear back on and get going. We got a minute, just over a minute of injury time to go.
Took a pretty good shot there. Stunned him a little bit, if anything.
He'll get the headgear strap back on as they cut the injury time. Laporte leading 3-0. We'll cover back on top here.
Good sportsmanship there. Shake hands before they go back down.
We got a minute 12 to go here in the first.
They awarded
a 1 point roughing to Snyder for the rough return, which is the right call.
Yeah, I agree.
Laporte will cut him loose now. It's 3-2.
Snyder in on a single. We'll let go of that.
Laporte using his hands. Tap it on the head, trying to find a corner to get around. Hayes stays right with him. Hayes on a crossbody shot on a single leg.
I believe that's Schneider, right? Or Snyder.
Snyder?
That's what I thought. I thought Hayes was the last match. Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying to you.
Harnett was the last match.
Oh, okay. Yep, my bad.
My apologies either way if we got the name wrong. It's hard to hear the announcer as they move quickly from match to match. So they have 2 mats going here. And we're down to 10 seconds to go here in this first period. Laporte out in front, 3-2. As it looks like that's how this is going to come to a close. As we head to the second, Laporte has choice. He'll defer to the third. And Hayes will take down on this restart. As we wrap up this duel here. The Pickers season will continue on to this afternoon, and the Lancer season for the team has come to a close here. As Laporte gets them back down onto the mat. Going to work on that arm again, trying to get it out. Good defense there by Hayes. Not giving Laporte anything that he can use to get him turned over. And now he'll get that arm worked into an arm bar or a hammer lock. Laporte with a leg worked in. With that arm captured underneath. Can't get him to go over. And now he's just going to cut him loose, and it's a 3-3 match. Hayes with a shot on a leg. And he's going to get the takedown to take a 6-3 lead. 53 seconds to go here in the second. As Laporte awaits on the starting block, right up to his feet, and he'll get the escape, making it 6-4. Kind of a slow cross-body shot by Laporte, captures a leg, lifts the high in the air, puts them down onto the mat, looking to cover the feet. Just not able to get all the way around that corner. Continuing to work, and finally does, and he'll take a 7-6 lead. 15 seconds to go in the second. And Steve, it looks like that's the way this second period is going to come to a close, with Laporte out in front 7-6 here. One more period to go in this duel.
Another tight matchup here.
Laporte settles in on the starting blocks. Hayes covers, and Laporte quickly up and out, making it 8-6. Hayes on a shot here, but Laporte kind of caught him on the way in. Captures a leg of his own, lifts it high in the air. Got to work to the inbounds, as he almost went out of bounds with that leg, and he'll leg whip him down to the mat, but Hayes does a good job of not giving up the takedown. Again, Laporte works him back into the middle. He'll get the three-point takedown and put him right over to his back here with 1:20 to go. As Laporte continues to sink it in. And there's the pin at 1:10 of the third. And your final here today is going to be 39-25 in favor of the Pickers. And Steve, a little bit of a surprise in my book. McLane comes in and wrestles a little uninspired here today, and the Pickers took it to him.
Yeah, a little bit of an upset, so to speak, if you count the seeding, right? McLane came in here the 4 seed, Northeast the 5, so good job by Northeast, wrestling hard and winning those key matches that they had to win, and they'll move on.
Yeah, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, they'll move on to take on the number 1 seed, Cathedral Prep. And match of the day, or match of this duel, I think you'd have to go with
McGuigan, right?
McGuigan,
yeah,
as he scored the match-winning victory there, and sent the Pickers on to the semifinals. So that'll wrap it up here for the Northeast Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd and Stephen Mountain on the camera and a call with me. Thank you for tuning us in, and we're going to say God bless and see you this afternoon.
3 o'clock, right, for the next matchup?
3 o'clock, yep.
There we go.
So we'll see you then.